So Philly actually has an Anytime Fitness, which is a 24-hour access fitness center. This is somewhat unusual for Philly. In Florida, a right-wing state, 24 access fitness facilities everywhere. Anytime Fitness. They have like, I forget what that one is called, Hotworks. They have like a million of these things. Of course, in the South, fitness is paramount. You still have dance moms and ladies who must look good to be accepted in society. And I totally get it. I have a similar mindset. I'm always worried about my weight. I watch, what I eat as best as I can in order to be happy and healthy. Of course, health is an issue. But up here in the north, you don't see as many 24 access facilities. I don't know why that is, other than being worried, wanting to reduce potential criminal activity. 24 access facilities would mean, for fitness centers at least, you sign up for a gym membership, you get a code, you can enter the facility at any time, even when unmanned. They have surveillance cameras running 24/7, so in a way people will feel somewhat safe. No one's like watching the camera 24/7. It's more like they just have them as a deterrent. What was the other one? Anytime. Okay, never mind. They had a million, and it's a franchise down south. Like, people can run Anytime Fitness as, an entrepreneur looking to own a franchise, I guess, or like McDonald's. But I thought that was interesting that they had it here. I come back, I'm like, they have an Anytime Fitness? Are you kidding me? Here in Philly? It can be somewhat risky to come and work out at 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 in the morning, in a major inner city setting. A lot of drugs, Anyway. So also, this is a very liberal city. They have a lot of Republicans, in Florida, and if they're used to tempting people, the thing is, you don't want to be a victim in the temptation game. So, in order to catch bad criminals or gangs, someone is, expendable, someone is not spared, someone is potentially, a walking piece of, pork chop. So, most women, I guess, would stay away unless they had weird hours. There's the medical industry, and people work all kinds of hours. And I totally get the idea of wanting to avoid the mass population. So it could seem like a good idea, like, okay, I'm working a third shift or a second shift. I'll go work out when there's no one around, there's plenty of parking, if you have a car and all that stuff. In Florida, most people have a car, unless you're in say like Gainesville, right downtown, or Miami, bigger cities. You could get around by walking or public transit, but in general, But anyway, I had a short stint working at Yoga Habit to get free yoga after returning from Florida. Most yoga studios have a karma system, so although they paid and you got free yoga, but in general, if you really want yoga, you can go to many yoga studios and say, I can't really afford the prices. Can I work for it, or at least they used to have that. Everything's changed after the pandemic and different systems are in place. But anyway, a movement has come and gone, and that was the yoga movement, and now what remains is a wreckage of sanctified practice turned into a little bit of a mockery. And it saddens me that people might have felt that they had to create cultures or studios that mock the original practices of either vinyasa or ashtanga. And there's a reason people seek out something like yoga. It's for peace, sanctity, whatever, community, to feel supported. It's also a very strict and rigorous practice